Yeah, I'm out here at the ranch getting ready to mow, and tried to jump this tractor. Won't start. So I got it on a charger. I got it on boost. It's been sitting there about 20 minutes. You can see I come over here and nothing, just a click. So I'm thinking the battery's bad, but then I pulled the hood open. And if you look down, let's see if this camera... There's my ground connection right there. That's it. And remember that other video I was working on the Bluebird, the lights were acting up. I said, check your grounds. So I've been out here screwing with this thing for over an hour, probably an hour and a half. So I'm getting ready to take my own advice, pull that off, clean it, put it back on, and we'll see what happens. I'll let you know. See if that check your grounds is a bunch of noise, or if I should practice what I preach. Okay, I had to go over to my bus and dig through my tools, find a socket, but that's what it looks like, so it's no bueno. I don't know if this is going to fix it or not, but I'm going to go ahead and clean this off. I got a wire brush. And I also went to the bus and got my CRC. So I'm going to clean this all up as good as I can. Come back and see what happens. I got gloves on, so I got to turn this phone off with my nose. Hang on. Okay, I just finished. I use that wire brush right there and clean it, put it back together. As good as I can do with that brush. I wish I had a wire wheel. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Damn it. Okie dokie. Well, I've been out here screwing with this thing some more, and I've cleaned the negative cable, all the grounds. Positive's good. Hammered on the starter. I figured I'd test the battery. That's what I was going to talk about. If you don't have one of these are cheap and they're indispensable because it's way better than one of them electric ones. All it is, if you look in, I don't know if you can see in there, it's still hot, but it's just like one of those heaters, you know, it just connects these together through that element. But when you connect it to the battery, it'll tell you your voltage, and this battery is sitting at a little under 13 volts, so that's good. And you push this button, you know, when you do it, it connects this together through this element, and it measures the it basically simulates trying to start, you know, connects the positive and negative together through this resistor. But even when I did that, I had up at 1,000, right at 1,000 cranking amps. So you can sit there and look at this gauge. Oh, well, maybe not, because now it's saying charging system. And then when you turn it on, charging system should be up in here. But it was right here, so it should be good. And I'm just getting a click, and so that's leading me to think that I'm not an electrical expert, but starter solenoid, something like that. Because I mean, I've had this thing sitting on this charger, and I just put it on 75 amps and let it sit here for like 2 hours. So I mean, I've been pounding this battery to see if that'll do it. And I mean, it's had zero impact on, you know, you just turn the key, click, click. It's not like I can tell that that's doing anything, and that's why. So I pulled the negative cables off, or cable off, clean the end real good, put it back on. And that didn't have any results. So my guess is the battery's good enough. Positive and negative connections are good. The next thing in line is the starter. And so I'm thinking maybe the starter's bad, or the solenoid, whatever, the armature, something in that little magical pixie box that makes the engine start. So I get a hammer and beat on it again. I don't think that's going to do anything, but what the hell, I'll give it a shot. And if not, crap. Might be yanking that off. Which it's not, usually on a tractor it ain't hard, but this one has this loader and then the starter's on the other side. But the loader's in the way of everything, you know. That's one of the things I like about those new Kubotas, Mahindras, all them, you know, little Chinese and Korean and Indian tractors. They got this thing figured out where you just pull up, put a bar down, pull some pins, unhook your hydraulics and back off of it. You can tell this ain't no quick disconnect. So it's kind of a pain in the ass. Once you get it on, it's staying there. So, oh well. The joys of having a place in the country. So, come back to it. But you know, if I get it started, I was going to put the GoPro back here and do some shredding and chop up some snakes, but that ain't looking like that's going to happen. We'll see though. See ya. You hear that? Well, kiss my feet. I just took a hammer and beat on the starter and the solenoid. Right there, you can see the shiny part where I was hitting on it. See right there? Beat up on this solenoid a little bit. Some bitch fired right up. So. I know what the problem is now, but I can go get, I was supposed to be shredding 3 hours ago. At least I can get something done today. I'll grab the camera, maybe I'll figure out something. Guess I'll leave the bill to Big Enos Burdette. Let's see, Enos, B-U-D-R. Hell, I got to go. Well, it's running, and I'm mowing. Ain't got much to do. Not much to mow, just that and just as much. Pretty much if you see all the way to the top, is that road up there at the top of that hill, this tree line all the way down. Right now I'm just going to this little tree line right here. Yeah, so if you like to mow, you can just come out here and make a full-time job of it, because by the time you're done, you just start over. But this ain't my job. I work in the city. This is just a hobby, so time to get back to having fun. See ya. Well, if you can see it way out there, I hit a damn hole the hogs dug and killed it. PTO went down in the dirt. Let it go get the hammer. Speaking of hogs, you can see what they've done right here, and this isn't bad. They got dug a big old hole I found over there. See right here, they've been digging. We got this trap out. So if you've never seen a hog trap, make a detour and look at it. Put it out 2 weeks ago. Basically just put some corn in it. Little piggies walk in, eat the corn. They pull on that rod right there. See that rod with the chain? When they pull on it hard enough, or they bump it hard enough, it releases that and the door shuts, and you got wild pigs. After 2 weeks so far, we've got 16. Some huge, some little. There's a guy that buys them. The little ones turn into bacon, and the big ones, probably tamales. I don't know. He's got a market for all of them. And I said, so he brought the trap out here. It's like, you can just go on with your bad self. You get as many as you want. Save me a little one. All right, let's go beat on it. Well, I beat on it till I beat the crap out of that starter. I'm going to take the walk of shame. Oh well. Oh, that's where the mother cows went. It's a pretty picture. Yeah. Should have got a Ford. Alrighty. Enough of this.